All right, what a great crowd this morning. Crowd of a whopping 9 students. Thank you all very much for being here on time. I appreciate it. Now I'm gonna set the camera so that it follows me. There we go, okay. All right, that's much better. Okay, so for today, please go ahead and go into Excel, guided project 2-3. We're gonna go ahead and open up our start file, which is one file today. And this is what your file looks like today. All right, good morning. This is what your file looks like today. And if you did not get your Excel shortcuts cheat sheet last week, please pick one up. Or you can just come up and get one. If you did not get, oh, you did not, okay. There you are. Everybody else has one? Almost? There you go.
Thank you.
It's like 5 pages worth of shortcuts, but hopefully it comes in handy. All right, so here we are. Here is today's file. Yes, people online, don't worry, I'm moving my face again. I'm flying across the screen. Okay, here we go, okay. All right, so here is our amortization schedule. If you don't know what an amortization schedule is, it basically gives you an ending balance for every single month after you make a payment, and eventually it's going to go all the way down to 0 at the end of this. If you want to make your screen bigger by zooming in, bottom right corner, please do so. All right, so in this we've got a loan amount of 10,000 bucks, got a loan term of 5, rate of 4.5%. Now we're going to have to create some formulas using these values in just a few moments. So let's get to it. Let's get to it. Don't worry, I wrote the project up on the board if you're just joining us. Okay, so we've opened up the file, done. Enable editing, done. All right, here we go, everybody. So this is kind of tricky. So the first thing you're gonna do, we're gonna select 2 ranges of cells, and to do that, we have to select the first range, which is B5 through C8. So let's do that first. So put your pointer in the middle of B5 like this, hold down your left mouse button and just drag it over to C8 and then let go. Really? It started acting up earlier, huh? What's it do? Oh, just close the, or click on it. Click on it. Yeah, and then you can close, yeah. All right, you're on it. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and select those cells. Then you're gonna take your other hand, you're gonna hold down the control key. Hold down the control key. Then you're gonna take your mouse hand, follow along. You're gonna put your pointer, ready, while you're holding control. You're gonna take your mouse, put it in the middle of E5, hold down your left mouse button like this, and drag to F7 while you're holding control. And then let go of the mouse, let go of control. So now you should have 2 ranges of cells selected, B5 to C8, and also E5 to F7, not F8. Do not select the cells below that. That's the trick to this one. Here's the instruction, it tells you right here. So we're only selecting E5 to F7 for that second range. All right, so if you do not do this step correctly at the beginning, the rest of this is not going to be correct at all. Okay, so you're going to do that. Yep, then you're going to hold down your control key. Hold it down. Yep, just hold it down. Yep. Put your pointer in the middle of E5 and drag to F7. So go over to, yep, right there. Let go. So let go. Okay, you're good. Okay. All right. Because if you select the blank cells below total cost, it's going to give you 8 of these things instead of, or excuse me, yes, 8 instead of 7. We want 7. Right, here's your next step, everybody. That was not an easy one. So we're gonna go to the Formulas tab. So the Formulas tab is up here at the top of the screen. Let's go to the Formulas tab. Click on that. Oh, cool, it's tracking you and not me. Get back here, camera. Hey, I'm talking to you. Over here. Over here. Camera. Oh, good Lord. Okay, so the camera wants you, not me. I'm over here. Come on. Okay. Don't follow me. That's fine. That's fine. You don't have to follow me. There we go. Okay, much better. Okay. All right, back to it. Formulas tab. Now, we're going to click this button right here in the Define Names group. It says Create from Selection. Please click that. Okay, so I have a question for you. Which column are all these words in? Are these all in the left column? It looks like it, right? So we're going to keep left column checked, and we're going to click OK. Click OK. Now, just to check to see if this worked, everybody, please go ahead and click on this button that says Name Manager here in the Define Names. Let's click that. And you should have 7 here. Loan amount, loan term, payment, rate, total cost, total interest, total principal. If you do not do that step properly, the rest of your amortization schedule will be incorrect. Yes? Oh, yeah, click your Formulas tab. And then click on Create from Selection. Right over there to the right. Keep going, you're almost there. There you go. And then OK. And then click Name Manager up there, just to double check that. Just click Name Manager, yeah. Perfect, that's great. Okay, so if you're seeing all these, that's great. Go ahead and click Close. In the bottom right corner, go ahead and click Close. Okay, that's good news. All right, so we just did step C, D, E, F, and G. So we are done with step 2. All right, here we go. Step 3A. We're going to go ahead and click once on C8. Here's C8, right here, right next to payment. If you missed last week, yes, selecting cells and dragging, you're going to have to just follow along with what we're doing, because I went through all of that in the previous chapter. All right, so for payment, here we go. We're actually going to go to the Formulas tab once again, and we're going to click the Financial button, and we're going to look for PMT, the PMT function. So here's what we do. Here we are. Here's the function library. So we're going to go to Financial, which is this button right here. We're going to click Financial. And we're going to scroll down until we find PMT, and there's PMT right there. Okay, so go ahead and click on PMT, and you should get a dialog box that appears. And it should say Function Arguments. And it should say PMT right here. All right, our rate. Now, keep in mind that our rate that we have, that 4.5%, is an annual rate. It's not a monthly rate. So what should we do to that number to get a monthly rate? Should probably divide it by what? 12, thank you. So here we go. Here we go. So your insertion point should be flashing in rate right here, right? There we go, that's better. Your screen probably looks like that, okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna click once on the 4.5%, once on C7, like this. Click once. And after you click that cell, it's gonna say rate in the box. All right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just too far behind and I can't follow and catch up, so I'll see you next week.
Dude, I can help you.
No, it's okay.
I got you.
I feel like you get pretty upset sometimes when you
No,
talk to people, so.
I don't. Okay.
I'm
I'm here to help you, man. Okay, so we're gonna divide that by 12. We haven't even done anything. Okay, we did one step. Okay, so rate divided by 12. Okay, then next, so we just did that, we just did D. Now we're gonna go ahead and click in the number of periods box, which is right here. So make sure that your insertion point is flashing here. Then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna click cell C6. So let's go ahead and find C6 right here, loan term, 5. We're gonna click that. Now loan underscore term will appear in that box. Now that's years, so what do we have to do to get that for months? What should we do to it? probably multiply it by 12. So the asterisk is the multiplication symbol. And then we're just gonna type a 12 after that. So it says loan term, asterisk 12, giving us 60 periods. Okay, so far so good. So I guess what's the next thing we should probably do, because it's highlighted in bold right here. We should probably click on that next cell, right? All right, so let's go ahead and click here where it says present value. Now, this is a little interesting because they want you, so that was steps E and F, now we're on step G. They want you to put in a negative symbol and then click once on cell C5. So I'm gonna type a minus, like that, just a dash, just type a dash. And then after the dash, we're gonna go ahead and click cell C5. And it should say minus loan amount. So if you don't put that negative symbol in, your payments, notice how down here it says 186.4301.924, and that's the number you should see there. If we don't type the negative symbol in, our payments will be negative and not positive. So we have to put the negative in that present value right there. That's the only reason we're doing that. Okay, I hope you all have 186.43. Yes?
Mine doesn't show that. After I type the asterisk, the little star here, it didn't show up here.
No, you're okay. Just click once on C5. That's the $10,000. There you go.
Oh,
And there you go, 186.43.
thank you.
Right, so if you see the 186.43, click OK. I swear, we literally did like one step before that. Okay, so 186.43 should be your payment, and it should look like that. Okay? Next up, so we were all done with that. There's 186.43. Now, they would like us to change the format to accounting number format to match cell C5. Because you notice up here on C5, the dollar symbol is way over here on the left. So we're going to change this. So to do this, we're going to go to the Home tab. Back to the Home tab. And we're going to change currency right here to accounting. So go ahead and change currency to accounting. And now the dollar symbol will move over here. Okay. All right. Yes, good. Good over here. Morning. Okay. All right. Next up, we're going to create our total interest formula. So we're going to go into cell F5, which is right here. Let's go ahead and click once on F5. Right, now we're going to manually create this one. So here are the steps. They want us to type the equal symbol, which you should always do in your formulas, and then click once on cell C8, like this. Equals. And then we're going to click once on the payment right here. Okay, now we're not done with this yet. So equals, you click C8. Then we're going to multiply it by C6. So multiplication symbol, which is an asterisk. Then we're going to click on cell C6 like this. And then we have to multiply that loan term times what?
12.
By 12, correct, because that's years, we need to calculate months. So we're going to type times 12, that's step D. So times 12. So put that in. And then after the times 12, the next step says type a minus symbol. That's step E, so I'm going to type a minus symbol like that, just a dash. And then the last part of this is step F. Click cell C5. And here's C5, the $10,000. Okay, so your formula should look like this. Equals payment times loan term times 12 minus loan amount. And when you are finished with that, go ahead and click the check mark to the left of the formula bar up here. Go ahead and click the check mark. And what number did you get?
1,185.
11,185? I hope. Again, click the check mark. Oh, 1,185.81. Okay, we're good. Yes, 1,185.81? Okay, sorry about that. All right, so that's our total interest, yes.
I got value and then exclamation point.
Yes, that is because okay, so go ahead and double click on it.
Oh,
Yes, because you do not have payment, loan term, you don't have any of that stuff set up. So, hold up. Ah, I see. You can actually drag these boxes over, they're supposed to be over here. They're supposed to be these values. So put your pointer on the edge of the box. No, like on, yeah, like on the line. Nope. Double click in there again. So to fix that, you just have to drag the box, like put your pointer on the edge of the top of the box. Yeah, like that. Just drag it over to the 10,000. Yeah. Then do the same thing with the loan term. Okay, that's better. Okay. Wipe all that out. Wipe it all out. Hang on, everybody. We'll keep going in a minute. Wipe that out too. All right, just click somewhere. Anyway. Okay, so let's do this again. So put your pointer on B5, drag to C8. Okay, like, nope, yep, to the 186.4, put it in the middle of the cell. Drag down to the 186.43, let go. Hold down Control with the other hand. Middle of total interest here, E5, and drag to F7. Let go. Okay, so we are going to go to, oh good God, what tab was that? Yeah, go to the Formulas tab. You're supposed to create from selection. Yep, click OK. Then check your name manager. Yep, that's correct. Click close. Okay, now you can go here. Click there. And type equals. And then click payment, 186.43 times.
asterisk.
Yep. And then click the 5 for loan term. Times again. 12 minus. And then click the 10,000 bucks for loan amount. That's better. Okay, click your check mark. Okay, click on your payment. Hey, that looks really good too. Okay, everything's fixed now.
All right, thank you.
All right. False. Oh, there you go. Okay. Yeah, you've got accounting up there already. It's already there. Yeah, you've already formatted it. Actually, this one here, click on C8 and change that one to accounting. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. Okay, that looks good too. All right. Go ahead and say, actually, go ahead and click the check mark again here. Should be 118581. Save your file at this point. Okay. What's up?
I don't know why that.
Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, you're okay. It says 118581. That's good. That's good. That's the number you want to see. All right, next step. I'm over here. Okay. Next step. So we just did B, C, D, E, F, and G. All right. Next, we're going to calculate the total loan cost. So to do that, we're going to click on cell F6. Here's F6. That's all you got to do is click once on F6. All right, here we go. So for this one, we're going to type an equal symbol, and we're going to click cell C5. So equals. Then we're going to click on C5, and you're just going to press enter. Press enter on your keyboard, and it should be $10,000. All you had to do was click, equals, click, and press enter.
Oh.
Enter. Beautiful. Okay. So for total cost, without even looking at the instructions, this is how you're going to do it. You're going to type an equal symbol right here. We're going to click once on the 1185.81. Then we're going to type a plus. Type a plus symbol. Then we're going to click once on the total principal, $10,000, like that. So it should say equals total interest plus total principal. Press enter. And And your grand total should be 11,185.81. Okay. All right, so we did all that work up here. So now what do we have to do? We have to do all the work where? Oh, down here at the bottom. That's right. Now we got to do all this. All right, so here we go, everybody. Here we go. We just finished step 5. Let's go into step 6. You could have caught up in like a few seconds. All right, we're going to click cell B13. So here's B13. Wait, that's not B13. That's A13. Should I probably click B13 like that? Let's click this cell, B13, right here. All right. Here we go. So we're actually going to set up the formulas for these right now. So just to let you know, everybody, I mean, you could totally cheat this. I'm just saying. Here's what you're supposed to put in each one of these cells: B13, C13, D13, E13, and F13. We can either do this the really, really fast way or the really slow way. Which one do you want to do? You want to do the fast way?
Yep.
Okay, scroll down here in your instructions, everybody. Scroll down to step P, please. All right, so last week we talked about copying and pasting. So I'm going to show you once again, how we properly copy and paste into the cells. You ready? Let me know when you're all there. All right, so we're going to go ahead and just copy this. Equals load amount. I'm just going to copy, Control C. Okay. Then I'm going to go back to Excel here. Now hold up. We're going to paste this up here in the formula bar. You click up here in the formula bar, and then it's Control V to paste like that. And you just paste it up here. And then on your keyboard, push the Tab key. Tab key on your keyboard. Wait, there we go. You might have to push Tab a couple times. So you should get 10,000 in that first cell. Okay, now we're on cell C13. So let's go back to the instructions. All right, you got your 10,000. We're here on C13 now. All right, we're going to go ahead and copy this for C13. That's equals B13 times rate divided by 12. We're just going to copy that. And then back here, everybody, once again, where do we paste? We paste up here. Paste it up here. Then if you push the Tab key on your keyboard, it should take you to B13. Then we're going to copy this in D13, and we're going to paste it in. Up here, remember we always paste up here. We don't paste into the actual cell. Paste it in up here, Tab. Don't worry about the numbers looking weird. We're going to fix those in just a second. And then these ones are actually pretty easy. So this E13 is equals C13 plus D13. You can paste it up here, Tab. And then your ending balance is equal B13 minus D13, which we will paste up here. Now, everybody, I'm just going to push Tab again. All right. So let me know when you've got to the point where you have all the numbers in. Nodding works for me. Okay. Make sure everybody's there. You get time to catch up. All right. Copying and pasting, that's good. Oh, yeah, you just gotta get rid of the spaces before the equal symbol. There you go. Press it. Okay. You're good. Yeah, sometimes when it pastes like that. What's up? Looks good so far. Yeah, just go back to your instructions. Yeah, just copy that, Control C. Yep, go back to Excel. Yep. Just gonna click up here and Control V. Look at that. Okay, go ahead and press it. There you go, beautiful. Okay, so now we all got numbers in. All right, so the format of all these numbers, according to the instructions, because we skipped it, I'm just gonna let you know this. We're supposed to format them as accounting. So, here we go. So you're just gonna put your pointer on the $10,000 right here, middle of the cell, hold down your left mouse button, drag over to ending balance like this, let go. Make sure you select these cells. And then we're gonna change general up here to accounting. Bam. That's beautiful. Down accounting, got accounting number format, we good? No strange decimals. All right, next up. You're like, we just skipped all those steps, that was beautiful. Yes, it was. Okay, so here we go, everybody. Now we're gonna use the fill handle again. And we are going to, this time, you ready for this? We're going to actually have to drag the fill pointer all the way down to A72. So here's how we're gonna do this, ready? So we're gonna put our pointer in the middle of A13, where it says number 1 right here. We're gonna hold down our left mouse button and drag down to number 2 like this. And then let go. Okay? Now for the fun part. Now we get to drag, and if you missed this from last time, I have the Excel shortcuts cheat sheets up here, but the fill handle that we use to basically copy patterns, this is what we're gonna do, ready? The little fill handle is this little tiny dot in the bottom right corner of this cell, A14, right here. Notice your pointer turns into a thin plus. We are going to hold down our left mouse button and drag all the way down to A72, like this. There it is. And then we're gonna stop all the way down here and let go of your mouse, like this. And it should have numbers all the way up to 60. Yes, if you missed my demo last week, I love that feature. Do we have numbers all the way to 60 now at the bottom? Everybody back here, everybody over here? Most people? 95%? No? See, I'm patient, I can wait. I get mad, I get mad. I get tired of people being mad, but I don't get mad. Okay, maybe like unless I'm running you off the road on the streets or something, but I mean, outside of that, I don't get mad. I'm kidding, I try not to do that. All right. Okay, control what to get back to the top? Control home. Control home, thank you. Control home gets us back to the top. And I'm back to the top. Or you can scroll up, I'm okay if you scroll up. I better stop for a minute. What's happening? Oh, good job. Okay, control home. Hold down control home keys on the right side over there. Or you can just scroll up. I'm okay with that too. All right, let's click on cell B14, right here next to the number 2. So we're clicking on B14. That is our next step. So we did A, we did B, now we just did C. Here we go. So the formula we're going to put in for this is equals. Then we're going to click on cell F13. Do not press enter. We're going to click the check mark. So here we go. We're going to type an equal symbol right there. We're going to click once on the 985107. That's cell F13. Then we're going to click the check mark because we're going to do something with this. Let's click the check mark. You should see 985107 in that cell. Congratulations, you did all the formulas that we're going to do on this sheet. You ready for us to complete the rest of this amortization schedule without having to type anything in? I know you're ready for this. Okay, I know you're ready. All right, so here's what we're going to do, everybody. The next step, step E. Double-click the fill pointer for cell B14 so it copies all the formulas down to row 72. Ready? That's all we're going to do. We're going to put our pointer right here on the fill handle. Bottom right corner of B14. You're just going to double-click it like this. That's going to give you all zeros. Now, why is it giving you all zeros? Because which column is this based off of? Which column letter are all these numbers based off of? It says it up there in the formula bar. Which letter? Which column letter? F. And you notice that F has like all zeros right now. That is until we paste until we paste everything in.
What column?
Yeah, you're good, you're good. It looks good. That's what you're supposed to
For
see.
the system?
You're supposed to see that, yes, that's good. Okay, so let's finish this, ready? I'm not even gonna look at the instructions, here we go. Go ahead and put your pointer in the middle of C13 like this and drag over to F13 like this. So select those cells. You're gonna do the same thing you just did. You're gonna double click the fill pointer over here. Over here on F13 like this. You're gonna double click the fill pointer like this. 1, 2, and congratulations, it's done. Well, no, we're not done with the project. I'm just saying we're done with this part. So at the bottom, all the way at the bottom, what's that last number supposed to be when we pay it off?
0.
Yay, look at that. I got 0. Okay. Save your file, please. Everybody got that? I know this side's always got it.
I'm sorry.
Cool, how did you do that?
Sorry.
Um,
This one here.
undo, or Control Z. Control Z, okay. Do that again, Control Z. Again, no, not C, Z is in zebra. Okay, do that again, one more time, Control Z. Okay, good, okay, hold on. Okay, we're gonna do this really quick. Click once on 10,000, click once on 10,000, okay. Click Format Painter. Yep, put your pointer on the 3750 right here and just drag across to, okay, click Format Painter again. Put your pointer in the middle of Principal and just drag over to Ending Melons. Yep. Oh, nope, okay, click Format Painter again, you're supposed to hold down and drag. Just click there. Just click there, okay. Now, put your pointer in the middle of 3750 and drag across. Nope, middle of, okay, drag across. Nope, okay. Hold down your left mouse button and drag across. Keep going, like up. Double click the fill pointer. Nope, not the bottom. There you go, double click. Beautiful. Now go down to the bottom and it says 0. Good job. Save it. All right. Congratulations, everybody. We finished that part in just over 30 minutes. Now for the real fun part of this project, which I know you're going to love. You're like, oh Lord, what's gonna happen next? Okay, so we finished 7. We still have to finish 8, okay. So we are not done with this yet. We gotta finish step 8, and then when we get to step 9, we are on the next sheet, which is called fees and credits down here at the bottom of the screen. All right, let's go ahead and go back up to the top of, let's get back up here. Scroll back up, Control Home, however you wanna get up here is fine by me. Okay. Next up, we're gonna click on cell A12. So A12 is right here, it says PMT and the hashtag or pound symbol or whatever you wanna call that. Go ahead and click once on A12. Next, we're going to click the page layout tab. Remember last week how there was a button and a tab? We're gonna click the tab for page layout up at the top. And we are going to click on Print Titles, which is right here in the Page Layout tab, Print Titles. Go ahead and click that. And it will bring the Page Setup dialog box up for your viewing. So now we're going to go ahead and it says click the rows to repeat at top box and click A12. So check it out. Right here, we're going to click once right here inside rows to repeat at top. Insertion point is flashing. And then we're going to click on cell A12 over here. See how my pointer is like pointing to the right? Just click once right here on A12, like that. So it's basically going to choose the entire row, as you see there. You'll notice it says $12, $12, and that's what you want to see there is row 12. Okay, next. Do we really need to do print preview? No, we don't need to do print preview. Let me see, did we miss anything? Here's the other tricky part, everybody. They do kind of trick you, so don't do print preview. We gotta go to, okay, So we gotta center the page horizontally. So to do that, let me show you how to do that. Up here in page setup, click margins, this button right here. I missed this point last time we did this. Click margins right here, and we're gonna center it horizontally. So we're gonna check the checkbox right there. I have not left this screen. Yeah, you got that right? Click margins. No, margins. There you go. And check the horizontally box. There you go. Okay. Well, I believe we're done with this now. I mean, we could have done this the long way, which we didn't. Yep, we're done with that. So if we're done, what do we click? Okay. Click OK. All right, congratulations. Save it. Save it. Now you don't have to do this. I'm just going to show you what it looks like. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do this. I'm just showing it to you. So that's what it ends up looking like. There's page 2. Notice how the titles repeat at the top here on the second page. That's what we did. We set that up for that. All right. Now for the royally fun part. That's the second sheet down here you see at the bottom left corner. Fees and credits. Now, there are a lot of steps in this part of the project that you don't have to do. So I'm going to make this as easy as possible for all of you. Here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Now we're on step 9. All right, we're going to go ahead and click on cell F7, which is right here. There's F7.
I don't have the little sheet in the bottom.
Yeah, we're on this one.
Oh, it's this one.
Okay, so you're going to click on cell F7. All right, so the calculation we are going to make in this cell, here you go, everybody, it's in step B. We're going to type an equal symbol. We're going to click on cell B7. We're going to type multiplication symbol. Click cell E7. Do not press enter. Just click the check mark. So here we go. Ready? So equals symbol. Type in equals. Click D7. It will say D7. Asterisk is the multiplication symbol. And we're going to click on E7. So equals D7 times. Darn it. No, I'm over here. Okay. I'm right here. Follow me. Follow me. That's fine. I'll hit the button. That's okay. I'll hit the button. It's easy. That's how that works. Okay, so I said click the check mark. Let's click the check mark up here. And you should have $1,500. Okay, so if I'm going to copy this down, what can I double click to copy and paste this? I'm just going to double click the fill handle right here, the fill pointer. So put your pointer right here and just double click. Congratulations, you've done that part. So all your numbers come in. Now, let's fix something before we continue. I'm just going to show you all this. I would like you to fix it as well. So notice that there's no border down here on cell, what is that, F18? So let's add the bottom border to F18. So we're going to click once on F18 like this. We're going to click our Home tab up here at the top of the screen. And for review, your bottom border button is right here in the font group. It's this one right here. You hover over it, it says bottom border. Just go ahead and click on that one time. It's this button right here. Bottom border. Boop. It's right here, Home tab. Here's the button. All we're doing is putting the bottom border on A18 or F18. Let me know when you're there. Now if you click out of it, it should show up down here at the bottom. Yeah, bottom border. It's the first one. There you go. Good job. All right, moving on. Moving on. All right, so you thought that was easy. You know something tougher is coming, right? Okay. Really quick, everybody, I have to talk about this before we proceed. Bio, what row numbers is bio in? Row numbers, what do they start with? It's over here. Which rows are bio? 7 through what? 7 through 9. FRL is what 3 rows? 10 through what? 10 through 12. There's a reason I'm having you do this exercise with me. IMS is which rows? 13 through 15. And PHY is what 3 rows?
16 through 18.
Thank you. So, why does this matter? Well, when we copy and paste formulas, it's going to be all out of whack. And I'm going to show you how to repair the errors. And we're going to need to know which these are because, yes, down here, look, it says department. Down here, look, see that? Okay, so paying attention to the row numbers is important. I'm actually going to zoom out now so I can see. So make sure you zoom out to where you can actually see this. All right, so here we go, everybody. This next part used to take me like a good 45 minutes to explain, not anymore. So here we go. Step 10. We're already on step 10. Select cell C26. So C26 is right here under number of students, next to bio. Here we go. We're going to put in a sum if function. So essentially this is going to sum values based on criteria that we select. So here's what we're going to do. Formulas tab, back to the formulas tab, everybody. And under math and trig, here's math and trig right here, go ahead and click on that. We're going to scroll down until we find sum if. So go ahead and click that. And we should get a function arguments dialog box with sum if right here. Okay, I have to keep banning people on Twitch. Okay, there's another one I just banned. Okay. All right. You know, they try to spam you with stuff. All right, so our range. I'm actually going to move this box. You can drag this box. Just make sure this box is like to the right of all your data so that you can actually like see it. All right. So the range. They would like us to select B7 through B18. Okay, so it's still flashing. There we go. So I'm going to put my pointer on B7 like this. I'm going to hold down my left mouse button and drag down to B18 like this, and I'm going to let go. So it is selecting the range B7 to B18. Now, hold on. They would like us to make the reference absolute. So by default, let me just give you a brief summary on this. By default, all of our cell references is what we call relative. That means if we copy and paste something, like we've been doing, it's going to keep copying and pasting down and down and down and down and down, right? Based on the data that we had, like in the amortization schedule. We call those relative references. Now, when we copy and paste something and we want to lock those cells in place to where when we copy and paste it, those cells don't change, we use what we call an absolute reference. So here's what I'm going to tell you all to do right now. Take your mouse, and I want you to select, watch this, hold down your left mouse button like right here, and just drag across B7 to B18 like that, and make sure that that's highlighted. On your keyboard, you have not used these keys yet, so there are a bunch of F keys at the top, function keys at the top of your keyboard. You're going to press the one on the top of your keyboard that says F4. You're going to push F4 one time. And it puts dollar symbols around the B and the 7, and it puts dollar symbols around the B and the 18. So you only had to push it one time, and you should see dollar symbols. Please tell me everybody sees dollar symbols. All you had to do is push it one time, not 4 times. Yeah, that looks right. Okay, you're good. Okay, that's good. So if we're done with the range, what do I click on next? Criteria. Let's click in criteria. Okay. All right, so now we're going to click cell B26. So B26 is right here, the word bio. down here. So click once down here for bio. Now, you will notice that it says B26. Now herein lies the issue. When I copy and paste this, it's going to be incorrect if I copy and paste it. So to fix that, ready? To fix that, notice what it tells you in step F. You're going to press the F4 key 3 times to make the mixed reference $B26. So if I copy and paste this, that B, that column B, is always going to be locked in place. But if I copy and paste it down, it's going to be B27, B28, B29 as I paste that down. So we want that column B to be locked in. And we are actually going to be copying and pasting this formula, I believe, across. So we want B to be held in place for this. Again, watch, I'll do it here. 3 times, so 1, 2, 3. And you'll notice the dollar symbol goes before B26. And if you're having a hard time with that, you can just type in $capital B26 and it works the same way. All right, so I don't think we're quite done yet. Now we have to have a sum range. You notice here, sum range, this is what they want us to do. They want us to select D7 to D18 and they want it to make the reference absolute. So we're gonna have to highlight it again and press F4. So here's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna click here in sum range. Make sure that your insertion point is flashing. You're gonna put your pointer on, which one again? It's D7 to D18. So here's D7. We're gonna hold down our left mouse button and drag down to D18 like this, and then we're gonna let go. And then the last part of this, ready? Last part of this, we're going to put our pointer over here to the right of D7 to D18. We're going to drag across here like this. And then F4 on your keyboard 1 time to make it $D, $7 to $D, $18. All right? Well, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty convinced that we filled in all these boxes, right? So if we filled all the boxes in, are we done? So what do we click? Okay, and what's your number supposed to be? 37. Yay. Okay. Now, you thought that was fun. Here comes the more fun part. So what they want us to do now is they want us to drag the fill pointer from C26 to C27 through C28. Now hold on. So when you're doing this, here's the figure in your instructions. You want to make sure that you choose fill without formatting. And I'm going to show you this right now. Ready? So here we go. So here we go. I'm going to take the fill pointer like this. I'm going to put my pointer right here. Bottom right corner of C26. I'm going to drag down. I'm going to drag it down here to C29 like this. I'm going to drag it down. I'm going to let go. I'm going to click this little tiny button. See this little button right here? Go ahead and click that. And I'm going to choose fill without formatting. Go ahead and click that. So click fill without formatting. This one right here. And ta-da, there it is. 37, 35, 36, 42. Whew. That was tough. Save it. Save your file. Okay, so if I calculated that, what's the next thing I should probably calculate? The total fees, right? I should probably do that next. Now look at what it's having you do here, everybody. It's having you copy C26 to D26 and E26. And I'm going to tell you, they're going to be wrong right off the bat. So let's do what they ask, and let's copy that. So all we got to do to copy it, you click once on C26 like that. You're going to take your fill handle, fill pointer, and you're just going to drag it across like this. And then you're going to let go. Now you know those are wrong, but we're going to fix these, okay? We're going to fix each one of these, and then we're going to copy and paste those down. Here we go. We're going to click once on D26. Now, you will notice up here in the formula bar, It's essentially the same exact thing we did for number of students. But, you know that number of students is column D. Which column is course fees? E, right. They're E, they're not D. So, our total fees down here for each are based on these numbers here in column E. Actually, I might be wrong. I think it's column F. My bad. All right, it's probably column F because we're looking at actual total fees here. That's what we need is total fees for down here. So here's how we're gonna fix this, everybody. Ready? Follow along, please. You're gonna double click this 37 right here in D26. You'll notice that there are colors now. Look up top. You'll notice that there are colors now surrounding the departments, which we're not gonna touch. We're not gonna touch the departments. But we gotta move this. Notice how there's a box around it? You can actually drag this box over to total fees, like this. Watch. You put your pointer on the edge of the box like this. It turns into a 4-way arrow. Then all you gotta do is hold down your left mouse button like this and drag it over here to F. And then let go. And it's magic. And then we're done with this, so I'm gonna click the check mark up here. Yay, we have 5,100 in total fees. That's what it's supposed to be. Now, you'll also notice that there is a little tiny, like, warning symbol. Let's go ahead and click that. We're going to ignore error. Click ignore error. And the little triangle will go away. Like magic. Now, we should probably format that number, because it's not just gonna be 5,100, we're gonna have to put some formatting on it. Yeah, just click the little bit, do ignore error, there you go. Okay. Looks good. All right, so before we copy and paste this down, let's go back to the instructions for a moment. It should tell us what format to put this in. Ah, there it is, currency. There you go. Okay, so let's fix this. We're gonna click home tab. We're gonna change general to currency. There it is, 5,100. Okay, yes.
So for the blue and purple box, I accidentally clicked undo. So I'm back right.
Oh, you're okay. So just click on the 37, fill handle it across. Nope. Click on the 37. Take the fill handle, yeah, and drag it across. Let go. Okay, double click 0. Yeah, and then just put your pointer on the edge of the yep, and just drag it over to total fees. There you
Alright,
go,
there you
like
go.
that. Now click check mark. Huh, still says 0, eh? Hold on. Hang on. Yeah, that's right. Double click that 0 again. Yeah, double click it again. Oh, yeah, that's supposed to be B26 and not C26. So click inside the C26 up here. Change that to a B. Yep, and then push F4 once. And push F4 one more time. And one more time. Now it's fixed. Now click the check mark. That's what it's supposed to be. Okay, so you're gonna ignore the error. So click the little error thingy, yep, and ignore it. And then home tab, change general to currency.
Alright, thank you.
Okay. Yeah, those cell references are tricky sometimes. All right, so I suppose I should do what now if this number is correct? Should I probably copy and paste it down like this? So here's what we're gonna do, everybody. Take the fill pointer right here. We're gonna fill it down here like this. And actually, you're gonna click this again, this little button right here again, and we're gonna choose fill without formatting. So click fill without formatting. Don't worry that it changed that, everybody. We can fix this, right? We can change these all to currency at one time, right? Just gotta come up here, everybody. I know it says currency, but we're gonna click the drop down arrow and choose currency again, like this. Whoops. It's a good feeling, isn't it? It's a great feeling. That used to be way harder than that. All right, we got one column left to go. We're doing great on time. It's only 10:55. You ready for the last one? We'll get over here, everybody. Everybody. All right, so let's finish this. Here we go. So we already know that 37 is incorrect over here. So what we're gonna do is we're going to delete what we copied and pasted over there. So we really didn't even need to put that in there. I'm just gonna push delete. Whoop. It's gone. Now we're going to insert what is called a sum product function. So what it's gonna do is it's going to multiply across and it's going to sum down. That's what it's going to do. So here we go. Here we go. So we're going to go to the Formulas tab. Formulas tab. Yeah, we just deleted E26. That's all we did. So Formulas, Math and Trig. And we're going to look for Sum Product, which is way down here. Sum Product. This one right here. We're going to finish this, darn it. Okay. See, I've had patience today. It's been pretty good. All right, here we go. So now it says function arguments sum product. Oh, by the way, you want to make sure all your data, you can see all your data during this. So I just scrolled up so I can see my data. Make sure that you see all of this. Make sure this is away from the data. All right. The first array that we're going to have to select is C7 to C9. So here we go. C7 to C9, your insertion point should be flashing. You put your pointer on C7 right here, drag down to C9 like that, and let go. So after you do that, it will say C7 colon C9. Okay? Then when you're done with that, click in array 2, because we have to have a second array that we're going to multiply. So make sure that your insertion point is flashing in array 2. You're going to put your pointer on D7 and drag down to D9 like this and let go. And now we have C7 to C9, D7 to D9. And what's your number down here? 126 is the correct number. So we are done. You're going to click OK. The result is 126 total credit hours. So just to explain this, everybody, what this does, think about this. It's 3 times 12, which is 36, 3 times 10, which is 30, and 4 times 15, which is 60. So 36 plus 30 plus 60 is 126, and that's how they're getting that. Click OK. Oh, you're going to get an error here? What do we do with errors? Ignore it. Now with this one, you have to do it twice, and I don't understand why. Watch. I do it once, it's going to come back. Oh, wait, what didn't happen that time? Okay, maybe it's the second one that it does. It does it on one of these. All right. So congratulations. There you go. Now, is it time to copy and paste it down? Yes, Nick, it's time to copy and paste it down. Okay. So let's go ahead and copy and paste it down like this. Take the fill handle like this right here. Drag it down like this. And then we click this little button right here. And we choose which one?
Without formatting.
Fill without formatting. Now you know these other 3 numbers are wrong. Now I'm going to show you how to fix them. Remember how we fixed column D and those numbers in column D? We're going to do the same thing to fix these numbers. Are you ready? Let's go to E27. I would actually like you, everybody, to make sure that you see all the data like this when you're doing this. I want you to double click E27, like this. Okay. Are those 3 rows all FRL departments that are up there, or no? No. So, follow along, everybody. This is how you fix them. So, you're going to put your pointer, let's do the blue one first. We're going to put our pointer on the bottom edge of the blue ones right here until your pointer looks like that. You're going to drag down like this. 1, 2, and then you're going to let go. These are the 3 rows that it's supposed to be on for FRL. You're going to do the same thing for this box. You're going to put it on the bottom like this, and you're going to drag down 2 rows like this. 1, 2, and let go. And congratulations, it's fixed. So you can click the check mark now when you have finished that. Click the check mark right here. Check mark. Did you get it? Good? Anybody behind her? Good? Yes? Okay, so we're gonna click the check mark now. And it gives us 105 down here. What do we do with the error? Now that we know that it's right, we ignore it. So we're gonna click ignore error. Oh, this is the one you do it twice on. I told you there was one. You gotta do it twice. Do not know why? I've never got an answer on that, but we have to do it twice. Well, we still have 2 more errors, don't we? Shall we fix those? So we're gonna go down here, everybody, to E28. Right here, E28. Double click it like this. Whoop. So we double click E28. Where do we have to drag these ones down to? IMS. So again, put your pointer on the edge of the box. Drag down here to the IMS rows, 13 through 15. And you're going to do the same thing over here to fix it. Trust me, there's a lot longer process to do this. I'm giving you the shortest direction from point A to point B. Okay? If we're done with this, what do? We click the what? Check mark. Click check mark after you're done. And then we ignore the error. We've ignored the error before, we're ignoring the error again. Okay, rinse and repeat on the last one, everybody. Last one is down here, E29. Double click E29. Like this, just double click E29. And we're gonna drag these ones all the way to the bottom like this. To the last 3 rows right here, PHY. And that, everybody, is how you fix the formulas. Click the check mark, ignore the error, save that. Save that, I'll give you all a minute. Those are the 4 numbers that you should see in those 4 cells. Look at that, that's beautiful. Save it, Control S. S isn't Sam, all right. We are almost finished, everybody. We are at the end of this. So check this out. I'm not gonna click all these check boxes. This is all the stuff you would have had to have gone through. It seems like it's easy, but it's not. We just went through all that. All right, here we go, everybody. Cell F31. Where's F31? Oh, it's down here. Here's F31. All right, I would like you to type an equal symbol. I would like you to type the letter T. And I would like you to type the letter O. When you do that, what word comes up when you type equals TO? Today. Today. Double click it. Double click today. Right here. Right here, double click today. Whoop. And then press enter. Yay. No, that was rough. Try to make that harder, everybody. All right. So it wants us to, okay, so we don't have to press Control Home. We don't have to do that step. So here we go. We're going to create, this is the end, everybody. This is it. This is the last step. So here we go. We're going to click the New Sheet button, bottom left corner down here. See the plus to the right of Fees and Credits right here, the plus? Way down here in the bottom left corner. Just click the plus. And it gives us a new sheet. I would like you to double click down here, Sheet 1. Double click Sheet 1. All right, we're going to type this in. Please type it like I do. It is range names, like this. Range, space, names, enter. So you want it to look just like this. Capital R on range, capital N on names, space between the two. We had time. We had time to help you today, just remember that. Okay, we did. So range names. All right, now we are going to paste. Remember all those things we did at the beginning with that name manager? Now we're gonna actually paste that information into this sheet. Here's what I'm gonna do, everybody, so you can see this. I'm gonna make this really big. Like I'm gonna zoom in a whole bunch on this, just so everybody can see it. All right, so here's how we're gonna do this, everybody. We are gonna press the F3 key on the keyboard. That's on the top of your keyboard, F3 this time. And you should get this when you push F3. You should see this, paste name. We're gonna click paste list. Click paste list. And it pastes it right there. Here's your last step, everybody, ready? Ready for this one? You're gonna put your pointer between the A and the B up here. And you're going to double click. Then you're gonna put your pointer between the B and the C. And you're gonna double click. Congratulations, you are finished. Save it, submit it. We are done. We are done, congratulations. Here's the moment of truth. Moment of truth. We still had 10 minutes to go. I could have helped somebody early on in this. Yeah, 34. That's a big number. That's a big number. People watching, thank you for watching. Thank you for being patient with me today. Have a great rest of your week. And hey, don't forget, Field Trip Tuesday. We're going to do the lecture, then we're going to go for a nice walk around the building. So bring your running shoes, your walking shoes. No, we're not going to the basement. No, we're not going to the roof. We are going to keep it to the 2 floors that we have in the building. All right, people at home, see ya.